This site has one of the best websites I've come across so far in our journeys. It's easy to navigate, it's easy to book, it's easy to pay. It's just a complete joy. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Ian, and behind me, of course, as always, is Matilda. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed that Matilda has changed a bit. We traded in Matilda 1, this is Matilda 2.0, and she's a Bailey Adamo 69-4, and I'll be doing some videos to show you around Matilda 2.0 as soon as I can get round to it. Well, this week we're out for a shakedown cruise, and we're not far from home. We're in Wharton near Carnforth, a lovely little CL called Cotestones Farm. Let me take you for a tour. Bear in mind we're heading towards the middle of December. We've just had Storm Dara, which was on Saturday, which was an interesting experience, but absolutely fine. It wasn't too bad here actually. We were fairly well sheltered. Up there is Wharton Crag, and there's some good walking to be had up there. And you enter from this road here, Sands Lane, and you can see here it's a caravan site and cattery. And I'll pop the What Three Words location of the site at the bottom of the screen for you. So when you arrive at the site, you're greeted with this. It's absolutely superb. 5 pitches, beautifully laid out. Again, bear in mind this is December and it's still looking very good. No problem at all. There's 16 amp electric and water on the pitches, and you can pipe your grey waste out to the hedges. Whilst there are trees, they're not a problem, and we had a fabulous murmuration of starlings this morning. I'll pop a little bit of film in there for you of that. Absolutely lovely. We had a really nice sunrise today. So we're in the aftermath of the storm, but no problem at all. Prices range from £22 in the summer to £25 in the winter. That includes your electric, and I don't think you can complain for that. We're also very close to Leighton Moss, which is a nature reserve, and so we get lots of birds here. And you can see there's still plenty of starlings up in the trees. There's jackdaws, all sorts of things. They're all coming back again, the starlings. That's the cattery reception over there, and just down through this gate is where the bins and the chemical waste disposal point, the toilet and shower are. Cattery is just over that fence. I doubt very much there's too many cats in there at the moment, but you never know. This is a working farm. If you do hear cows or anything else, then be aware. There's the recycling point. The chemical waste is over there, and in there is the toilet and shower, and I'll pop some pictures on there as normal for you. There's one toilet, one shower. The shower is on a £1 meter. No problem at all. It's a lovely, lovely site, and all helps today, of course, with the beautiful sunshine. And it's a little bit nippy, but it's by no means cold. It's a really lovely site. As I say, we only live about 6 miles away from here, but it's a great site, and it's one we'll come back to. The owners are really friendly. They haven't bothered us. In fact, I've only seen Helen briefly. They just let you get on with it, which is great. It is close to a train line, but there aren't many trains, and they haven't bothered us at all. So 0 complaints there. Really very, very nice little spot. So there we are. That's Cotestones Farm CL at Wharton near Carnforth in Lancashire. So we come to the end of our shakedown cruise here at Wharton, near Carnforth in Lancashire. And Matilda has been very good indeed. We've still some few bits and pieces to work out on our routine rather than the van itself. But most of the stuff we've got sorted out now. We know how things work. It's been a very pleasant place to be. This site is terrific and is on the edge of the village of Wharton, which is a lovely place and quite old. It's first mentioned in the Domesday Book. I think that's 1086 if memory serves. The church itself, there was a church in place at least around the time of the Norman conquest, maybe a little bit earlier. The current church has a section of the building that dates back to the 14th century. There's also an old rectory here, and that goes back to the 13th century. It's a ruin now, but it belongs to English heritage, and it's an almost complete ruin. There's no roof on it, but most of the building is still there. I'll put some pictures up at the end. It's a really fascinating town. There are also links to George Washington. His ancestors come from here. And every July the 4th, the American flag is flown from the church tower. And that particular flag was given to the village during the Second World War by American soldiers who celebrated the fact that George Washington and his family came from Wharton. So that's the flag that's flown every July the 4th here. So all in all, a fascinating place to visit. So love a little CL, and we've had a really nice time. The internet's good here, no problem at all on EE or 3. We've had no issues at all with that, and it's just a really nice spot. Can't complain at all. Considering we're heading towards the middle of December, it's just no problem. You could almost sit outside. It's just a little bit too cool for that, even for a northerner. so there you are. As always, thanks to all the subscribers, and if you're not subscribed, why not? It's totally free. It all helps the channel. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and do leave me a comment. I really enjoy reading your comments. Until the next time then, thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.